worth nothing to me. Because he doesn't know what will happen to him when he reaches to Jerusalem. This is the last trip of Apostle Paul when he went to the Greeks, to the different locations in Greece. And he passed by at Ephesus to warn the elders and the young people there and the members. However, I consider my life worth nothing to me. My only aim, Apostle Paul says, my only aim is to finish the race and complete the task the Lord Jesus has given me. The task of what? Testifying of the good news of God's grace. What was the good news? The gospel that he said to the elders. Now, let us look for another translation. In New King James Version, it says here, but none of these things move me, though I count my life due to myself, so that I may finish my race, or my course with joy, and the ministry which I received from the Lord Jesus, to testify the gospel of the grace of God. This is Paul's encouragement to the church. Not only to the elders, but to the young people. He said, this is what I would like to impart to you. Because I didn't know my life when I reached Jerusalem. What will happen to me? That's why he said, my only aim is to finish my race with joy and the ministry which I received from the gospel, from the Lord Jesus Christ, to testify the gospel of the good news. The Living Bible says, but life worth nothing unless I use it for doing what? The work assigned me by the Lord Jesus. We have an assignment, church family. We have an assignment to share the gospel to the world. This is Paul's encouraging words to us. The work of telling others the good news about God's mighty kindness and love. Now, what were the aims or goals of Paul in this passage? What were the aims of Paul? Number one, the Paul's aim are to finish the race. Second, that he may finish the race or course with joy, and the ministry of telling others. And number three, his aim for this verses, the work of telling others about the good news. My question to you this morning, what changes can you make to live a more excellent life? What changes that you want to make in your life? Are you contented with this world? Do you fulfill your promise? Do you fulfill your goals? Do you fulfill your aims in your life? Are you happy right now to live in this world? Most of you know this kind of event, especially the young people. The message today is for all of us, but I want to impart this specifically to the young people. I know in my heart that you know this kind of event happens every 4 years all throughout the world. What's this? The Olympics. Wow! More than 200 countries participated during Olympics. You see, there are more than 200 countries and millions or thousands of athletes participating in the Olympics. Right now, people, if you were one of the participants of the Olympic, man, you will say, yes, this is the goal of my life. Especially athletes, players. If you reach that goal and you're representing your country, especially Canada, wow, there are Filipinos representing the country of Canada, playing in the Olympics. Imagine. This is my illustrations that I want to give to you. Because we are running a race. Olympics, if you are part of the Olympics, you have to spend time rehearsing. You have to spend time, money. You have to spend your mind. You have a good condition of your physical body, so that in order for you to be qualified to be an Olympic athlete. If you're asking me if you want to go to Olympic, yes. You know, athletes and players, their goals in life is to reach an Olympic event, participating in Olympic event. And what else? The Canada is sponsored or hosts 3 times for the Olympic. 1976 in Montreal, 1988 in Calgary, and 2010 in Vancouver. Now may I ask you, if you're one of the athletes of the Edmonton, Filipino Seventh-day Adventist Church, and you are representing Canada, how would you feel? You're happy, right? You will jump for joy. You will jump for joy. There are 5 continents: Europe, Africa, America, Asia, and Australia. These are the continents who belong to the Olympic. Athletes all over the world were watching live or on the television because of this event. Maybe your friends, maybe your cousin, maybe the children of your neighbors were there. You're excited to watch. Especially Canadians, their favorite sports is hockey. And you know, they have a motto also. They have a motto. What are those? In Latin, it says, Citrus, Atus, Fortus, meaning faster and higher and stronger. These are the 3 words that the Olympic motto for each athlete who were participating in the event. Friends, we are running a spiritual race. We are running, each one of us are contestants to spiritual race. Our goal is to finish the line, the finishing line. Not in this earth. Our goal, where? In heaven. That's why each one of us are participating in a spiritual race. What are some of the similarities between Olympic excellence and the bar of excellence for Christians? Now let us go now to the main point of my sermon. Number 1, commitment has to be total and complete. Commitment. A casual commitment won't achieve victory. How about us Christians? Christians, we must be all in a way that makes us stand out. Young people, we are committed in the church. We are not committed only but to God. Let us use our talent, because you are a future leader of the church. Don't give up. Children, move forward. You are the future leaders of the church. We must be all in God. Romans 12:1. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, according to Paul, in view of God's mercies, that you what? Offer your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable. This is your true and proper worship. All in meaning, we must offer, we must give to God. Because He is the one who provided the things that He did. What else? Second, coachability must exist. Olympians succeed in large part because of the guidance and direction of their coaches. Even though you are an excellent player, you are a good athlete, but if you don't listen to your coach, you will not become successful. We must listen. How about us Christians? Christians also must submit themselves to God and be accountable to one another in order to truly succeed in having an impact for the kingdom. Our coach is our God. Our coach, not ourselves, but our coach is our God. He gave us direction in our lives through the study of His holy word. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 21, submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. Friends, this is an encouragement of Apostle Paul to each one of us. Not to submit one another for gossip, or distracting each other, or give bad comments to each other. It says here, submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. Meaning, we have to take care of each other. We have to love each other. Don't put down each other. Instead, lift up each other. Encourage one another. This is what Paul tells us. Desire Pages, page 353. The servants of Christ, listen to this, are not to act out the dictates of their natural mind. They want, they need to have a close communion with God. Close communion with God. They are to fix their eyes upon His love. We will not fix our eyes to our elders, to our deacons, to our members. Because they have some wrongs and mistakes. All of us. But if we fix our eyes on Jesus and move forward, look forward, and your aim is to finish the race, you have to look to Jesus. Don't look the mistakes of your fellow members. Number 3, the bigger picture provides motivation. Olympic athletes often talk about the motivation of representing their country as being one of the biggest driving factors. You know, when I was in high school, my aim is to participate in the regional athletic association. We have regional athletic association in the Philippines, Region 1 to Region 30. We in the Visayas, we are Region 8, Eastern Visayas Regional Athletic Association. I want to play the basketball game, but I fail because I don't have motivation. Motivation means you have a desire to reach your goal. Students, you have to decide to finish your studies. Sacrifices, perseverance, and patience in order for you to reach the goal. I tell you a story about this guy. I know most of you know this one, Terry Fox. At the age of 80, he was amputated on his right knee because of cancer. But he found that the marathon of hope Despite of his disability, he continues to run from Newfoundland to Ontario, running a marathon to raise an awareness of the land cancer. Until 21 years old, from 18 years old to 21 years old, he ran for around 3,339 miles to help Canadians to raise funds for that. Most people discourage him because of his condition. Most people ridicule him. Most people don't like to see him running on the road. But terrified, despite of the discouragement and disappointment that he heard from his fellow Canadians, he pursued his plan. And he raised more than 700 million for the land cancer. How about us? We are complete. Terrified marathon of hope. He says, I'm competitive. I'm a dreamer. I like challenges. I don't give up. When I decided to do it, I knew I was going to go all out. There was no in between. We Christians, God has given us a wonderful opportunity to live in Canada. God brought us from Philippines to here in this first world country. Lest we forget, sometimes we value our faith in God. We pray hardly 24 hours sometimes a day. Lord, help me. My papers in the immigration to approve. Lord, please help me that I can reach Canada. But when God brought us here in this place, we tend to forget. We are running a spiritual race. We are running a spiritual race, my friend. Motivation is the word derived from the word motive, which means needs, desires, wants, or drives within the individuals. It is the process of stimulating people to actions to accomplish goals. This is their part. He motivates himself because he has a goal. He has aims to help his fellow Canadians. Christians too have a bigger picture that of eternity that should motivate them. Our citizenship, friends, is not here in Canada. Even though you're a Canadian citizen, that's only a temporal. Our citizenship is in Canada. We didn't stay up here. God did our part. So move forward. Don't give up your faith. Don't give up. Young people, children, young adults, and all the members and visitors, look to Jesus. He is the finisher of faith. Brothers and sisters, I do not consider myself yet to have taken hold. But one thing I do, according to Paul, forgetting what is behind and straining forward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal. Press on toward to win what? The prize for which God has called me heaven. In Christ Jesus. In Christ Jesus. This is our goal in life. This is our aim in life. Number 4, even the best can make mistakes. Even the best can make mistakes. Remember Lola Jones in Benjie. She is one of the fastest women in the world. 100-meter dive. She has a world record of 7.72 seconds. This is Lola Jones of USA. She was representing the USA in the women's 100-meter hurdle finals. And what happened? She fell on the 9th hurdle when she was clearly on her way to Olympic gold. Believers, my fellow believers, we are all saints. That's what I've said. Don't you, to our elders, to our deacons, to our fellow members, because we committed mistakes. Even though we're leaders in the church, we were committed mistakes. Even you're good, but we're not. Look to Jesus. That's what happened to Lola Jones. People around the world were cheering her, shouting, Lola Jones, Lola Jones, because she's one of the fastest women. But on the 9th hurdle, she fell. The people were dismayed because she looked the best woman in the 100 meters. We must run to Him, my fellow believers. Run to Him. 1 Corinthians 9:24. Don't you realize that in a race everyone runs, but only one person gets the prize? So run to Him. Run to Him in order for us to get the prize. We cannot, our parents cannot save us. Our brothers and sisters cannot run on behalf of us. We have to run ourselves, each individual, to reach the heavenly home, the finishing line. Ben Johnson of Canada won the Olympic gold medal for 100 meter dive. What happened to him? But after a year, the Olympic Committee discovered and conducted an investigation that Mr. Ben Johnson, gold medalist for 100 meter dash, used a substance called anabolic steroid. The Olympic Committee is strict this way. It's sad, my brothers and sisters. You have a gold in your hand, and afterward, they will strip and get your gold medal. If it happens to us Christians, we are here Wednesday, Friday, Saturday for the whole day, doing mission trips, attending evangelistic series. 100% we give our contribution to the church. But one day we fail, and the Lord said, "You did not reach the finish line. I will take out your crown." It is very simple. Anabolic steroid is synthetic derivative of testosterone, sometimes used by athletes to help increase weight. Through revival, the church's greatest need, listen to this, my fellow believers. We need to be one, to be anchored in Christ, rooted and grounded in faith. Satan, young people, Satan works through agents. He selects those who have not been thinking of the real times. Spend time, young people, my beloved friends. Spend time, even though we're busy doing our daily housework, our daily living. Spend time to read the Word. The spirit of prophecy. What Mrs. White said, we need to be anchored in Christ, rooted and grounded in faith. Satan works through agents. He selects those who have not been drinking of the living waters, whose souls are athirst for something new and strange, and who are ever ready to drink at any fountain that may present itself. One day I read the Ministry Magazine. The Ministry Magazine is a publication of our church for elders and pastors. There's one writer, and he said, there are 3 kinds of Seventh-day Adventists now in the world. Number 1, he said, 7-Eleven Seventh-day Adventists. 7-Eleven. You know the chain store? Why he said that? Because there are Seventh-day Adventists. 7-day Adventists at 11 o'clock. 7-day Adventists at 11 o'clock. Meaning they come to church at 11 o'clock. And second, he said, 9-11, 9-1-1. 7-day Adventists at 9 a.m. and go home at 11 o'clock. So 9-11. And the third one is, he said, the third classic of Seventh-day Adventists is 24/7. 24/7 working at 7 days a week. They don't have time spending work because they're busy. Seventh-day Adventists 24 days, 24 hours and 7 days a week. That's what I said. What is true? That is true happening in our church today. 7-Adventists, 7-11, 9-11, and 24/7. Because sometimes we don't have time to spend with God because we're busy. Especially on last. Oh, we have something to pay. In fact, many Olympians have similar stories as Christians. We can let ourselves be derailed or to cause to run off the rails. By mistakes, we must admit them and ask for forgiveness. We must also learn from our mistakes and then, like David, pursue the heart of God. You know what happens to King David? That's why he wrote the Psalms 51. Psalms 51. He has lots of mistakes in his life. But why God chose him to become a good king of Israel? Because he repented. He learned from his mistakes. He said, create in me a clean heart, O God. In 51 verse 10, he said, create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, Lord, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. And what he said? Restore unto me the joy of your salvation, and uphold me with your grace. He learned his mistakes. It's nice to accept our mistakes. That's what we did. He pursued the word of God. I'm so thankful that I have my wife here. That her name is Mercy. So every time I make a mistake, I told her, have mercy on me. So this is what King David says to God. Lord, create in me a clean heart, O God. Because without me, without you, I can do nothing. I cannot do it with myself. Only you, Lord, can change me. Psalms 139 says, search me, O God, and know my heart today. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there is wicked way in me. And lead me to a way. This is King David. Friends, this is an encouraging verse by King David. See if there is offensive way, and lead me, Lord, away everlasting. Endurance is a necessity. Some sports clearly define endurance, like for example, distance running or swimming. Hebrews 10:36, You need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what He has promised. Persevere, my friends. Patience. Our faith. We have encountered lots of disappointments as we go on to our faith. We will encounter some trials and disappointments in our life. But according to Hebrews chapter 10, verse 6, you need to persevere, my brothers and sisters, so that when you have the will of God, you will receive what He has promised. What God has promised to us, heavenly kingdom. Christ object lessons. I love the spirit of prophecy. Christ object lessons, page 71. The Lord permits trials in order that we be cleansed from earthliness, from selfishness, from what? From harsh and Christ-like ways of God. God allows trials. Don't say that God, no, He allows trials. He allows trials to cleanse us from arrogance, from selfishness, from harsh and Christ-like ways of character. He suffers the deep waters of affliction to go over our souls in order that we may know Him and Christ Jesus whom He is. He allows us to be trials in our lives. What we eat matters. Elite athletes carefully monitor what they eat and drink because they know the proper fuel is needed to perform at the level that achieves excellence. We too Christians. A Christian's diet must consist of the bread that gives eternal life. We encourage to eat the bread of life. The Word of God. I am the living bread that came down from heaven. Whoever eats this bread will live forever. This bread is my flesh, which I will give for the life of the world. The great controversy, page 625 says, only those who have been diligent students of the Scriptures and who have received the love of the truth will be shielded from the powerful delusion that makes the word count. This is an important lesson for us, my beloved brethren. Diligent